What up, what up, what up? It's your man Philly Nate. This week in Lyft, we got two things. Number one, we got this new Uber navigation app. And then number two, we got this strange encounter with this strange dude when he just needed to get up out of my car. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm back. It's your man Philly Nate, and this week we're going to talk about two things. Let me see if it's better if I just close this. Okay, we're going to talk about two things here. Okay, number one, we're going to talk about this new Uber app. Okay, this new navigation app. Now, I haven't done a ton of research on it, so I don't know if it's with Google or how exactly they're doing it, but it threw me for a straight loop. Okay. I don't think, it threw me for a straight loop. I got in a car driving and it asked me, okay, which one do you want to choose? Do you want to choose for navigation, the Uber navigation, which said recommended, then it said Waze, and then it said Google Maps. So I chose Waze, and I'm driving, and in the navigation app for Uber, or the platform for Uber, I'm pressing navigation, but it's not going to the Waze. It's just staying at the Uber navigation. I don't know if that was just me messing up or the app messing up, but I had to kind of play with it. Now, for all of you people who love Waze like me, you know you will look at Waze kind of from the bottom up. So it's kind of showing you in like 3D where you're going. Listen, this Uber app is totally different. You gotta look at it from the top down, okay? And it's 2D, it's not 3D, okay? So it's just showing you on a straight up and down type of grid, where the Waze was kind of 3D, so you'll see like, okay, I'm going this way, I'm going this way, I'm going this way, I'm going this way. But that Uber one, first it's showing you what the next turn is on the top, okay? Now you guys gonna probably figure this out, but the new Uber app is showing you where to go on the top. And then the second part has the address, okay? It has the address of where you're going. And then underneath is the map. Now again, with the Waze map, you're kind of going like this. Uber, you're going from here to here, okay? So that's the way you got to kind of look at, and your mind has to adjust, because it's a totally different way. It's a totally different thinking process. So it threw me for a loop, man. It almost took me like a whole night to figure out like what's going on, okay? I'm looking at this like, yo, I'm taking people all over the place. I'm missing stops. Look, I'm doing all types of stuff, man. People looking at me like I'm crazy. Now, it's a good thing that my conversation piece is on a bean, because when I'm talking to people, I'm generally likable, okay? So I'm talking to them, and even though I'm missing turns and I'm missing stops, because we're engaged in a conversation, they usually don't care that much, okay? So just be on the lookout for that new Uber navigation. I'm sure there are there's different YouTube videos that are going to show you exactly how to use it. I'm not going to show you how to exactly use it, but just in general, you got to look at it from the top down. The first row has your turn-by-turn directions, okay? That's number one. Number two is the second line is the actual destination address. And then number three, if you keep on going down, what you're going to see is the actual map or grid. And with the actual map or grid, it's kind of going like this, taking you like this. So anyway, you guys should get it from there, okay? That's my first thing I want to talk about in a week of Lyft. Number two is sometimes when you're engaged with a person in a conversation, how should I put this? They get too engaged in a conversation and they don't want to get up out the car. Okay, so I'm talking to people, and again, I'm talking to them because I like talking to people. I like that 10-15 minutes where I'm engaging with the person. They don't know me, I don't know them, so we're engaging in a way that's kind of, I don't want to say they trust me, but they know, okay, I'm never going to see this guy again, so I'll tell them stuff. And So, a matter of fact, there's two strange conversations that I kind of had. So the one was, I'm talking to this guy and we're driving, and it's probably like a 20-minute drive. So it's like a 20-minute conversation, and we busting it up because I bust it up, okay? So we're talking, and make a long story short, we get to the destination, and my man act like he don't want to get up out the car. So I'm looking like, dude, you gotta get up out, yo, come on, man, ain't this your destination? I forgot we was in front of some type of convenience store, and let's just say 7-Eleven to protect the guilty. So I'm like, yo, ain't this 7-Eleven? Ain't this you? He like, oh yeah. And he's kind of waiting like, dude, he about to get sucker punched. Nah, I ain't gonna sucker punch you. But I'm like, look, man, you gotta get up out the car. And he's looking, and he's like, oh, well, my name is David. I know your name. When it came in on the Uber application, I seen your name and I checked with you once you got in the car. So why repeating your name again? I don't know. Yeah, my name is David, and nice to meet you. Hey, man, get up out the car, man. Okay? So I'm just looking like, that's what I'm saying in my mind, man. Look, man, get up out the car. And if he had stayed in the car like 5 more seconds, he probably would have got that. Get up out the car. Okay? But that was funny. And then I was driving. No, I gotta tell you about this. I gotta tell y'all about this one. I worked the draft, right? I worked the draft, and I'm driving with this guy. It's a white guy, okay? So I'm driving with this white guy, and he's like drunk, okay? But he was, I don't know if he was saying a rap song or something like that, but he was saying something to the effect, something, and he said the N-word, but he didn't say the N-word in a derogatory. Now, look, I'm a person, I don't accept for black people to use the N-word or white people to use the N-word, okay? But he was saying something, and he said the N-word by mistake, and I want to say it was a rap song that he was saying, and he said the N-word, so he said da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, N-word, oh! So he said it like, he said the word, and then he said, oh, he did the sound effects. I know it's probably not funny to y'all right now and there, but you had to be there. It was hilarious. I'm cracking up, okay? I think that's like the second time somebody, a white person in my car has used the N-word, but again, they weren't in derogatory fashions. So since they weren't in derogatory fashions, I'm only gonna see this person, yada, 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 yada. I didn't check him because it's like, he didn't mean to say it. It just kind of popped out. Did after he said, he just, oh! So I just changed the subject and went to something else, man. But I say all that to say that using the N-word to me is a very serious matter. There's a lot of hurt, there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of hate. And back of that word, I don't accept for African Americans to say, oh, we changed the meaning of the word, because if you change the meaning of the word, then when a person of another race said it to you, then you would not get mad. So the meaning of the word hasn't changed. And when I take it, when most of the time when people do say it, they're trying to let me just leave that, okay? But I don't accept people to use it. I don't accept white people to use it. I don't accept black people to use it. I don't accept foreigners to use it. I know a lot of non-black African Americans. It's supposed to be about ride share, man, and I'm getting into all this. But anyway, had this other guy. He was a foreign guy. He was from India, and it's like when he's talking to me, he's using all this slang and all this yo man and cursing and stuff like that. And he told me something that he was like, man, I just want to tell you something. I just gotta get this off my chest. And he said something corny, like, what are you talking about? But hey, man, I just played along, man. Look, it's your driver's favorite driver, your boy Philly Nate. Like, share, and comment below on this video. And that's it, man. If y'all want me to talk about something, let me know. It's your boy Philly Nate. I'm out.